Hello. Just wanted to create a short little video to review the lab that we did last time. Even if you did get all the data points from last time, I still want you to go ahead and collect data again just to verify your results. So before you begin, you should have the following table written down in your composition books under lab C.1.5, density of a gas. So this is your data table. The things you should do before the lab actually starts, before you actually do the reaction, is these guys right here: the mass of the test tube, the mass of the water, and the mass of the Alka-Seltzer. So you should get the mass of your test tube. Once you got that, I'm going to fasten it in place, just like so. You should get the mass of your water. Once I have the mass of the water, I'm just going to pour it into the test tube like so. Then you should get the mass of your Alka-Seltzer. And I'll take care of that in just a second. So you should write all those down. Number, and a number there. Okay? Then it says mass total before. Well, total, what we're interested in is what's going on inside the test tube. So I'm going to put the test tube, the water, and this Alka-Seltzer tablet in the water. So that's the sum of these guys should equal this. So I add that plus that plus that to get this number right here. Okay? We won't worry about mass total after, but the subtraction of these two guys should give me the mass of the gas. Okay? To get the volume before, that's what I have here on the graduated cylinder. If you notice, it's kind of difficult to see, but if you notice, the line of the water is right there. So I should read that to one decimal, and so I'm reading it approximately 5.9. So I'm going to write 5.9 milliliters. Just like so. And I'm trying to write backwards, so I notice that 9 is backwards, so sorry. Let me write that for you. Is that better? There we go. 5.9 milliliters, okay? So now, when I put this in, that's all I have to do for now. When I put this in, I'm going to take my Alka-Seltzer tablet. If I need to loosen this, there's a little twist thing right here. I'm going to twist to where it loosens so I can twist it sideways. I'm going to place the Alka-Seltzer. Didn't mean to drop in there. I'm going to put the Alka-Seltzer tablet right in there. Then I'm going to take my cork. I'm going to stick it on in there. Make sure my rubber tubing is up through the eudiometer. Then I'm just going to drop it in there, and you should start to see some bubbles. And I can tighten that if I want to, just like so. You should see some bubbles generating here. Those bubbles should be, if I got it tight here, should start to bubble on through the rubber tubing. And there we go. There's the bubbles going through there. Now, once it gets done bubbling, you should see the water level dropping because it's called water displacement. So we're displacing the water, collecting our gas, and I should be able to read it. So when it continues to bubble, we'll make sure we read what the level is. If you watch here, you can still see bubbles generating. Once you see that the rate of the bubbles has decreased a lot or it's not going very fast, I'd give it like another minute or so just to make sure that it's done. Then once you're done, you're going to record the final volume. You're going to write that right here. And then the subtraction of this number and this number should give me the volume of the gas. Then you're asked to calculate the density. Once you've calculated the density, then you are to answer the questions that are attached in the document that I've put on Google Drive. Good luck.